All right, welcome back everyone. My name is Pratesh here with Kaizen Crypto, bringing you guys another video. I hope you guys are all doing well and that you're having a great day. Thank you so much for tuning in today's video. So I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about my thoughts regarding some of the stake pools and saturation points in the Cardano incentivized testnet. So we're going to be taking a look at that. I'm going to be giving you guys my thoughts, and we're also going to be taking a look at Bitcoin. So right now, current price of Bitcoin is 81.65. So close is going to be happening here on the daily candle in about an hour. I'm going to be giving you guys my thoughts on a longer term time perspective using some of the tools that I've found on a website called Look Into Bitcoin. So if you guys haven't seen this chart, we're going to be taking a look at that, and I'm going to be showing you kind of how to break it down and how to interpret it as an investor. So if you guys are interested in that type of content, be sure to stick around for this video, and if you do find some value, be sure to drop a like for me. It definitely lets me know that you enjoyed it. If you're new to the channel and if you do enjoy this type of content, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I post cryptocurrency content like this very frequently, almost on a daily basis. I want to keep you guys informed and up to date. So be sure to stick around. Let's get into it, guys. To start things off, what we're taking a look at here, I just wanted to give you my thoughts and opinions on the incentivized testnet for Cardano regarding the saturation point for some of these stake pools. If you guys were able to watch my earlier videos, I did a video talking about some of the metrics that you can use with the dataless wallet for the incentivized testnet and how you can use that to your advantage to be able to get the most reward possible for staking or delegating your ADA. If you haven't seen those videos, go ahead and click on my channel. I think you'll really find some value from those videos. But here today, I wanted to go over some things as far as saturation points. So what we're taking a look at here, I've had to go through the process of choosing a different stake pool now multiple times, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are also in the same boat. As far as being able to maximize your rewards at this point in time, of course you guys know it's a test net. We definitely have to be patient with this type of thing. It is designed for us to basically test it to its limits, break it down, figure out what works and what doesn't, and build a better product going into the mainnet. But one thing that I've noticed is that I'm having to change the stake pool that I'm delegating to very frequently. And one thing that is causing something like that is the saturation point. Now, the saturation point essentially is going to be the level at which the stake that has been delegated to that pool reaches a capacity where the rewards start to diminish, right? So if your stake pool has, I think it's something upwards of like 100 million ADA, like as far as a percentage goes, roughly 1% of the total circulating supply of ADA. Anything more than that, the rewards that are awarded to the delegates after each epoch tend to go down because the total number of stakeholders to that pool is so big. And for people who are looking to maximize their rewards, this is not something that you want to ignore, especially if you're trying to support decentralization. And I wanted to get your guys' thoughts about that, because what we're seeing here, if we take a look, and I'm not picking on this particular stake pool or individual. If you guys are delegating to this pool, you're doing fine. You're more than welcome to choose whoever it is that you'd like to delegate to, but I'm just using this as an example purpose. So what we can see here, the 1% pool, you guys know that they have been doing exceptionally well based on their premise of a 1% profit margin forever, right? They're not going to charge any more than 1% after each epoch to operate their stake pool, their nodes. And what we can see here is that after a stake pool one, or I'm sorry, this is the number 3, after the 1% pool number 1 reached a saturation point, which was in this case over 100 million ADA, they got saturated and they got to the point where they had to create a second stake pool. And we can see that they did this over and over and over again up until the point where I think right now we're close to about 10 stake pools for this particular individual. Now, whether it's an individual or not, I'm not sure. But this begs the question, is saturation point really going to be effective in promoting decentralization? So with the saturation point, what the developers behind the Cardano protocol were intending is that after a certain amount of stake has been delegated to a pool, your rewards for delegating to that pool will diminish because of the amount of controlled stake. So it is designed to encourage decentralization and supporting smaller pools. You know, whether or not this person is one individual or multiple people, you know, you got almost 10 different stake pools here for 1%. And you know, I feel like it's a great thing for 1% to be this passionate about the Cardano blockchain. So looking at it in a positive light, you know, this person is very committed to the Cardano blockchain and maintaining the network. We can see that. So I'm not bashing this person. If you're delegating to this person, you have every right to do so. But I wanted to get your guys' thoughts and spark a conversation on whether or not we're going to see saturation points change when Shelly is brought into the mainnet. So I wanted to bring that to your attention. It's something that I've noticed and I'm definitely keeping an eye on. So that is going to be the main topic of this video. Another thing I'd like to take a look at with you guys is Bitcoin. What we can see right now is that the price of Bitcoin is doing something pretty incredible. You know, we've been in this month-long downtrend creating lower highs and lower lows, and it's been an intermediate term downtrend for sure. You know, we had a pretty exuberant rally outside of this correction from 2018. So something like this definitely caught a lot of people off guard, but you know, so did this. So, you know, Bitcoin is just doing its thing, really. I mean, that's just all we can say about that. But what we can see here is that recently we've created a higher low. And from what it looks like here, we're about to create another higher low. And if we can close above this resistance level at around about 8,000, we're going to be, I would expect we might be able to continue this trend upwards and create a higher high, maybe pushing upwards of close to 9,000. But that's just me. Somebody's going to put an over 9,000 meme in the video somewhere or in the comments. I don't know, but you know, that's something I'm looking forward to. I'm keeping an eye on it. Very interesting if we do indeed go up to 9,000, because I think at that point in time it'll be confirmed that we are in a change in trend and we will have broken out of this downtrend with higher lows and higher highs. So keeping an eye on that. And one thing that I wanted to point out as well, Data Dash, Nicholas Merton, big shout out to you. I'm a huge fan. If you ever do come around to watching any of my videos, I just want you to know I've learned so much from you. If you guys haven't checked out his videos, please be sure to check him out. Data Dash, fantastic YouTuber, investor, crypto enthusiast, all around a great human being. I would love to get a chance to meet the person. But one thing that he points out on his channel is this website called lookintobitcoin.com, and this is something that I stumbled upon after watching one of his videos, and it is a wealth of information. If you are invested in crypto, you need this in your arsenal, you need this in your toolkit, because it'll help make better decisions for you. So what I wanted to show you in this video is kind of like a zoomed in picture of where we were, right? That little downtrend, right? So we were at a point where we had crossed below this 2-year moving average. And what we can see here historically from using this chart is that when we were below this 2-year moving average, you know, this shaded green area, typically it was a good opportunity to average in buys. Now, guys, this is not financial advice. I'm showing you what I'm observing with these charts. If you did buy in this area here, you're currently sitting in a nice profit. So that's something to keep an eye on. I wanted to show you guys this website. If you go to charts, right here, you can see there's a whole bunch of different tools. Really great information here. You can see the MVRV, the 1-year HODL wave, the golden multiplier ratio. There's a stock to flow model. There's a whole bunch of different charts that you guys can check out. My favorite personally is this right here. I like to keep it simple as possible, and this is easy for me to understand. When the price was below the 2-year moving average, the green shaded area, typically a spot where you would want to start averaging buys. And when the price is above this 5-year multiple of the 2-year moving average, the red shaded area is probably a good spot where you would want to start taking profits. And where we were just at recently, we can see here is a very, very small point in time. If I zoom in here, this little area, not very far below this 2-year moving average, but still below it nonetheless. If you did average in your buys here, you're currently sitting in a nice profit. So if we come back down to back test it, or if we start moving up from here, it's anybody's guess really, but it's just a nice tool to be able to visualize, when it might be a good idea to start looking at taking profits and start laddering in some buys. But that is what I have for you guys here in this video. If you did enjoy today's content, please be sure to drop a like for me. I definitely want to keep you guys informed and up to date with all things crypto news and related Cardano content. So that's pretty much it for this video today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Take care.